Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. It's getting a little bit of light in here. There we go. I like the lighting and everything. It's bright right now because of the time change and stuff like that. Oh, let's go ahead and go back to base. I haven't been back to my custom save in a bit, not since the expedition started, which isn't too far away. It's pretty recent, but I've never really taken the time to be on that save to actually play it. Between the the walkthrough prep and the walkthrough itself, which is almost done. Yeah, I really haven't spent time in here to play. Like to fly ships, you see which ones I do want, which ones I don't want, go exploring, things like that. Let's go ahead and do a little housekeeping here first. Go downstairs and go get those fish. I have a score to settle. But nah, other than that, ooh. I wasn't expecting that. Is that a hole in the ground? It is. Where does this hole go to? Oh, hey, it's our power generators. I can't believe the hole is still there. And then, yeah, I must have made that. And it leads outside of here, and then it leads right back home. There we go. Yeah, home's just right over there. There just happened to be a cave, and the power resource just happened to be within that cave. It was super cool. I remember losing my save the second or third time, and I was like, dude, I gotta find a new spot. And then eventually it was, yeah, that was originally home. Whoops, I didn't mean to go that ballistic. I do hate those things though, but nah, that little purple dot right there. That was me on PS4 way back in 2019. Hey man, some good times. There we go, mining beam. That's what I want. Just because you're there. Go ahead and fix that. We're on an Earth-like planet, and we're still getting flack for not having our life support up. I'm like, dude, it's a breathable planet, isn't it? If it's not, it should it not be like this? No idea. But I have been thinking about checking out other games if they come out this year, which is oh man, what are they called? Solar Punk, which you saw last week. Streamed a little bit of the demo. I was kind of bummed there was only like 2 hours of content on it. But hey, it's a demo. What do you expect? And then they're coming out with it soon, so they're still working on some things. Is that? It is. It's the same thing for Light No Fire. It's the same thing for Autonomica. I don't know if you guys heard of that or not, but the game looks good. It looks good for what it is. I'm trying not to be too... what's the word? I'm trying to be objective about it. I'm not trying to be too hyped. I'm not trying to downplay it or anything. I just want to keep my expectations like right in the middle. So I do think it's a fantastic game. Oh my god. Do we have room? Yeah, we have room. We're going to be fixing that later too. I love the fact that you can chase and haunt... not chase and haunt ghosts. You can capture ghosts or destroy them, one of the two. You get to automate your farming. There's like competitive mode. There's a PvP mode, PvE mode. To me, it sounds like a fun game to play. About to make some money on these fish. If we catch a legendary, we gotta let it go so we can face the water guardian. Wait, hold on. I'm not sure if Subnautica 2 is coming out this year. It's also another game I want to check out. And what all these games I'm talking about have in common is that they're very casual games, like very cozy casual games. And I feel like I'm leaning towards that direction. I can't remember if it was last week or week after next. Oh, what, last week or the week before? There you go. I was like, how do you say that? But yeah, just thinking about it, no, it was when I was playing Solar Punk. I was playing Solar Punk and I couldn't shake the feeling that, you know what? I enjoy playing this kind of game. Hold on, we need some music. Sitting here ranting. There's no music. There's the arrow. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. So yeah, just sitting around and playing Solar Punk, and all of a sudden I'm just hooked. I like the soft mechanics of it, and I don't know if this is just me being burnt out on certain games, or if it's just me liking another genre. I mean, it's always been like that with me in video games ever since I was a little boy. Try with one genre, move to the other one. To spark your interest, go ahead and play it. I mean, not gonna lie, there is a soft spot in my heart for No Man's Sky. But at some point, you gotta quit going to the park that's next door and then go somewhere away from there. Just to get a nice little perspective that there's other games out there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Double rainbow. But cool, we got the fishes out of there. Let's go ahead and... No, instead of selling them... Wait, hold on. I gotta remember. Where's the... What is that thing called? The appearance modifier. Let's go ahead and check that out. If I do need to sell fish, I will outright do that. If I don't need to do that, I'm like, okay, cool. Then we'll just put them in the nutrient processor for cooking. Enter title. Oh, selecting title. And then I believe it's all the way... Where is it? Oh, it's a broodmother one? Nice. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, we got Friend of the Ocean. Azrath of the Old River. Catch every legendary fish. Catch a lot of footwear? Oh, from fishing. I get it. Wonder how many boots you need to catch. Yeah, sell large amounts of fish. Wonder how large is the amount? Like what, 60? So cool. We'll go ahead and sell these guys. And then maybe... Hold on. Do we have any more space? Not in the freighter. Oh yeah, we got tons of space in here. Let's go to the next spot where our fish are at. Actually, I don't even remember. I think there was some off planet in this system. Can't remember. Will the icons be there? Let me see. That'd be a no. That'd be a straight up no. I'm gonna have to see from the ground if it's there. Oh, wait. Oh. Over there. Cabin by the lake? Okay, I know where that's at. The green tint and everything. Boop doop. Boop doop. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, and the third spot must be with the underwater base. I think tomorrow we'll take a little bit of a break from No Man's Sky. I'll try to find something else that we can take a look at while we're waiting for all those other games, and then on this Sunday we'll go ahead and go back into the nitty-gritty of No Man's Sky, which means it's gonna be focusing on endgame. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay, there's none in there either. Are we just not catching fish here? Yeah, I guess not. The other one was full of fish. What's wrong with this one? No idea. I won't blame it because it's probably still going. Hasn't caught anything yet. But I'm like, Come on, man. Nice and toasty in there. Now we're back out in the cold. All right, where are we going to next? Let's see. Where is the underwater base at? Okay, no, that's not it. There's the sunken freighter, the laundromat, and the laundry closet. Those are on the in this system here. Don't know what that is. Not a creature's milestone? Huh. Nope, no, and no. Oh, I know where those are at. Those were from the expedition. But, yeah, where's my underwater one at? Actually, I should have two. Come to think about it. Where's that underwater one? Actually, the underwater one wouldn't have it. It'd be... is it this one? Boiling superstorms? I don't think that's it. We gotta take a picture next time. I'm just a little surprised that I can't find it. The heck is an Isentam? So bed base, no. All the rest are just from the expedition. And then that's it. Oh, I'm never gonna find it. That's the biofarm. Actually, I'm gonna take a look at this real quick. Just to see. So I want to go ahead and explain that when you get to end game, you need the survey device. After you get the survey device. Oh, wait. Oh. What? The heck? I barely remember any of this, to be honest. I'm like, oh my god. It's a, it's been a long time since I've been here. Why is there no ladder? I'm like, what the heck? I'm probably gonna be like, oh, that's why there's no ladder. Watch.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Well, that's outside, not inside. Oh, there's something up here. I'm like, why was this here then? Decoration? I don't know, maybe I was supposed to furnish it or something like that. However, I do remember this. All of this being set up, but I remember it not being enough, but it was enough for a beginner player to do. There was like 5 rows, 3 rows of 5, pulling out to 15. Each of them had... Yo, hey, we're missing something. Wait, if all this is sac venom. Sac venom. No, there's supposed to be fascium here. Yeah, there's supposed to be fascium, gamma weed, to make the lubricant, and there's supposed to be a 3rd resource. I'm gonna have to go through my old book just to read up on what I'm supposed to have here. This place isn't even, it's not even done yet here. I feel all disappointed. Hey, Terrapin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. 07, happy Friday. What's going on? That's my reaction every time I play No Man's Sky. I barely remember any of this. Exactly. Man. But it's just like, I had a thought in my head of what it looked like. And I was like, yeah, that's what it should look like. And then it doesn't look like that. Let me get by the cactus here. Oh, snap. I remember this, and I remember that. Yeah, this, that's off planet. Where's this place at? Oh, okay, no. So this is the correct system, but the one I'm looking for... Oh, it's right there. I need to go to my ship. Oh my god, I forgot how stormy this place was. Oh, crashed into something. I can't see in front of me. Oh, passed right by it. Wait, stop. Can't see. It's like far too smoky. Are we facing the ground? What's going on? Okay, it looks like... Right, get my bearings real quick. Is that too much to ask? That looks like it's up. That looks like it's down, but I can't find the base now. I probably like once every 6 months end up finding it to be too much. Despite loving the idea, the game's built upon all the quests stacking up gets me. Me too, Terrapin. Doing it for about 4 years now. I keep thinking it's 3 years. It's like, nah, dude, it's 2025 now. Like 4 years been playing No Man's Sky, and I'm just like, I kind of need something new. Oh my god. Okay, we're getting out of them. We're leaving. I just can't with the storm. It's gotten to the point where I can't see anything in front of me, and I'm not happy with that. There, we'll try it this way. If I can spot it from up here, it should be easy to find. Oh my god, we're too far away. Yeah, happy Friday. Where everything's just a jumbled mess. But yeah, playing No Man's Sky, I don't know if I'm just burnt out or not. I feel like I just need a break. And it's... Wait, whoa, hold. There it is. So I'm just looking forward to, you know, the new stuff that Hello Games is gonna put out, like Light No Fire. I'm expecting to do that. No Man's Sky, on the other hand, I feel like there's gonna be like cool updates here and there, but I don't think it's gonna... Oh, snap. I don't think it's gonna be... Now I lost my train of thought because I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to see. Oh, there they are right there. I just walked into the wrong spot. Everything's there. Yeah, that's the bio farm over there. Cool. Everything's still intact. This used to be a madhouse, just pumping out indium all the time into that one little safe. Or not into the safe, but, you know, into the silos on the other side over there. And then I would put all of them into that. And then just go to a freighter, go to a space station, and just sell it all. We used to make some big bucks back then. Not anymore, though. I do love hunting storm crystals. That's a nice adrenaline rush, managing all the survival stuff. True. I mean, everything from hazard protection to your life support, all the way down to making sure nothing kills you from outside, like this. But I can't go anywhere. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. There's no sufficient power. You would think there would be, though. I'm like, what is powering all this? Guess we're gonna get our answer. I don't for the life of me see anything that's electrical. I mean, it's gotta be getting power from somewhere. There never used to be a tree here. Hold on. Okay, it's no longer by here anymore. I think there was one not too far from here. What's that? Okay, that's off planet. No, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe I took it away? Oh, there it is right there. Which means you guys are attached to... There they are. Survived 20.8 souls on Extreme Worlds. How many days do you actually need to survive on Extreme Worlds? Because I guess we're at that point in the game where we're like, yeah, you survived a lot. You're fine. Let's go back to the other base, portal out. I hope we can portal out. Not sure. If not, we gotta do it the old-fashioned way. By not crashing. Probably should have just summoned over the exocraft. That may have been a bit more fun than just flying over. It's such a short distance. Okay, the portal... Oh yeah, it's over there. No worries. Jesus, man, the Venus flytraps, I swear. Alright, where are we going to next? You know what? Let's go ahead and start at home first. We're just gonna go get the inventory slots. Yeah, the inventory slots done. I've been waiting to do that for months, actually. I do not remember trees blowing in the wind like that in the storm. That's a nice new feature. It is. It looks nice. But I'm not the type of gamer to go ooh and all the time. When it comes to those kind of features, I'll glance at it for a second and be like, oh, that looks nice. And then just pay attention to whatever the objective is. I'm more of the getting the upgrades and whatnot within these kind of games. After that's all said and done, I'm done with the game. I'm like, it's done? That's it? And I just venture on to something else. And that's exactly what we're gonna do for upgrades. There's just so many upgrades in No Man's Sky and so much time you have to put in for automation in order for you to not do the work of getting your resources, not to do the work of you getting nanites, or doing very little work of it. Do I want to do this in the ship? Yeah, I will do this in the ship. Because eventually I'll have to use the ship to go down to a planet and then back up to the freighter, and then the freighter will take us out. Forget it, I'm going to the freighter. Where is it? I'd rather just have that thing go back and forth somewhere rather than just the ship. The ship is convenient because we have to stop by the space station, we have to stop by the space anomaly, we have to stop by the planet in order for us to get our inventory slots. Yeah, we can go ahead and stay on one planet and just locate drop pod locations, but eventually it just leads you to going back to the same one, and I kind of hate that. Yo. I forgot that was in here. Dragon of the Deep, aka the Wraith. I haven't gotten any upgrades for it just yet. I just like seeing it, to be honest. Okay, no, that's upgrade control. Did I pass it? Yeah, I did. Let's go pick this up. I don't really want it, but I'm like, eh. I wonder if my i7 4790 can even keep up now without melting. It should. It should. I don't think you have to have the graphics all the way turned up. It's games like Ark Survival Evolved, something like that. I mean, if you're doing some like very heavy gaming, I would be worried about that. But no, a game like No Man's Sky, no, you shouldn't be worried. We've been there before, right? Yep, I'm sure we have. Let me go ahead and find that space station. Wait, the space station and the space anomaly. Hopefully I didn't hit anything else along the way. That is C-Class. That looks kind of cool, actually. Not gonna lie. Ooh, what are you? B class. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss that. I miss searching for ships. It's not that I can't do it anymore. I can still do it. It's just the feeling isn't there anymore. And it's not because the customization. It's just the fact that I really don't have a need to look for a hauler anymore because I already have one. They both have the same capacity. They just have different stats. And it's like, that's not why I originally wanted to buy one. I originally wanted to buy one because that was the only ship that could haul anything in game in large quantities. It just bothers me now. And like multi-tools, I used to love shopping for multi-tools because I would always find one that sparks my interest. And you think with the inventory, not the inventory, yeah, with the new inventory systems and now for archiving multi-tools and archiving ships, this would be a perfect time to do it, but for me, it still feels a little jaded. What am I looking for? There, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, cool, that takes care of that. Still B class. It's like picking up Skyrim after a year and then jumping back in and you're like, there's so many new things, and then it's just the same old song all over again. You pick up Lydia, then you pick up another companion, you marry the other companion, not Lydia, but then Lydia gets killed and you're like, oh, I gotta restart from that save point again. And then you start you restart the save point, you don't get her killed at the last spot, but then later on you do get her killed again and you're like, oh. And at some point you just give up and keep continuing the game, and then you defeat it and you're like, oh, now I'm back to where I was before. Or you just realize through the game that you don't really want to do it anymore because you've done it multiple times. Went off on a rant here. Sorry, you guys. It's just that I'm starting to feel it. And I'm like, wondering what I can do about it. I don't want to whine about it. I just want to do something about it. I just can't find the right game, though. Because the game I'm looking for isn't available yet. I just wish I could find something similar to what I'm looking for. Kind of meets it halfway and be like, okay, I'll try this out for a little bit up until those games come out. I mean, there's always Phasmophobia. A few friends of mine, we've gotten into it, and we're starting to get up there in levels to get new tools and whatnot, so I'm like super stoked to play that. The only problem is we'd have to do it late night, and we have one of our friends shows up a little late. What up? So, speaking at it like that, I mean, like, it would be better if it was recorded, because then we could just go ahead and cut parts that are lulls. Like, nobody wants to see me just sit there and, excuse me, just talk most of the time, and me just walking around in the room while we're waiting for someone. No one wants to do that. You want to see the ghost, though. You want to see me freak out. But no, joking aside, yeah, I just need to find that, I guess, that game that's like No Man's Sky, but a little more cozy. I thought about Planet Crafter. I was like, no, I don't want to jump back into Planet Crafter. Wait, when did I beat the game? I think it was last year. But either before or after October. Or was it before that? It feels like it was earlier than that. We were actually supposed to go to the space station and grab... Oh, there it is right there, actually. No, I do have it. Nice. There's a drop pod location added. Yeah, we'll just go to that miasmic planet over there. Because we have the means to go. But yeah, me realizing, going through the walkthrough and everything, I'm like, man, there is so much to go through. Like, we just did the Artemis storyline plus not the Atlas path, because there's a little more added now to the Atlas path that still needs to be figured out. Like, just getting through the first storyline of Artemis and then going through the whole 1616 mission, like the main story with Atlas before you get on the Atlas path, and there's the whole space anomaly thing where you have to go back and forth to the space anomaly, and I'm just wiped from that. I'm just like, we gotta go again and again, and if you don't go, you miss out on that Quicksilver. I don't know if it's like stacks up, so you only have to make one trip. And then you're like, okay, I didn't have to go there several times. I think that might go ahead and kind of squash the, I don't want to say the stagnation. What's the word I'm looking for? It wipes away the repetitiveness. There you go. It wipes away the repetitiveness at times. Kind of feel it though, and it sucks. Or like doing this, for example. You would have to go from 3 spots all the time and then redo the whole thing all over again. It got to the point where I was like, I don't even want to go to drop pods anymore. I'll just go straight to, what is it, space stations and space anomalies, since that's the fastest way. But an even faster way would be for you to, I'm like concentrating on that. The fastest way for you to go is just to turn everything on into like a custom mode and then turn everything on for free. Or you can sit there and stay in normal mode and then just make dupes of exosuit, not extensions, I forgot what they're called. They're upgrades for your inventory slots. You would just dupe that until you had enough, and then you just use all those at one space station kiosk. So that way you could get all the inventory slots you needed. There's like different ways of going about it. It all just depends on what you really want to do. Anyway, not trying to bring you guys down. Just how I'm feeling at the moment. It's just been a crazy few weeks so far, and then work isn't getting any better. Okay, was there something I needed to... Oh. I just need to give it a brain. Put that on the freight. No. Yeah, put that on the ship. Down the ship and put that on the ship. Cool. We just hop in. What's that? Oh, the pilot interface. I'm like, yeah, why not? Just go ahead and claim it, and then we'll just throw it in with the archive. Kind of not really on the hunt. I just want to get some loose ends fixed. Cool, so that'll be on the station when we, the freighter, when we come back to it. But at least that's done. Get out of here. Did anyone happen to find, oh my god, what is it? Fighting Cowboy's stream when he went off on that rant about Assassin's Creed, Shadow. Is it Shadows? Assassin's Creed Shadows? Let me look. I'm like, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I honestly think dude's telling the truth. I mean, why really be worried about a video game if you're not interested in playing it? You just flat out don't play it. You just ignore it. I mean, is it because people want to be heard? At that point, I'm like, I don't really know the answer. Why someone would waste the energy to do that, but yeah, it is what it is. But like, waste that energy somewhere else. There's plenty of stuff in the world for you to do. Man, maybe we should try something new. I'll do this. If we get to a point where it's like a lull in No Man's Sky for a bit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to Astroneer. I particularly don't like playing it because I hate the controls. It's not locked to the character. The character moves separate from where you're looking at and where you move. I'm like, but it just takes some getting used to. That's all. Like, I've wanted to try the game, but never exactly played it because of that reason. But I think just saying no completely to that and never playing it and just eyeing it is being like, nah, dude, just give it a try. Give it a try. I think do we even have missions left? No, we don't. This is ongoing. This is always ongoing. That's ongoing. This is always ongoing. Atlas the Eternal, we finished it. It just asks you to show Atlas Wonders all the time, and that one's ongoing, so once you're done with doing what it asks and it gets to this part, yeah, you're done. Same thing with Space Anomaly. Just done. You just buy stuff from it. I don't know if you're supposed to buy everything and then it's done completely. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's true or not, that it'll actually disappear if you collect everything. It all depends, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, hey, that looks not promising. Oh, on the other side, it's the same one. Ooh, ouch. Man, 66,000. I mean, 66,000 units isn't that bad if you think about it. C-class are always C-class. Where's the other one at? Is it coming in hot? Yeah, it is. C class. Okay. Not the best frames in the world for the ships, but hey, it'll work, right? Okay, Space Anomaly, and then we'll jump back out. Hopefully that's the last row. After a certain point, it just becomes... Oh, I thought someone was going to hail us. I just heard the beep go off. It's like beep, and then it just completely stopped. It's like, okay, maybe a frigate wanted to be purchased. I don't know. But let me see. Oh, it's way up there. I know it is. I'm just being silly. Thinking about getting Baldur's Gate 3 though, as like an off-time game and just playing that. And it's the whole D&D thing I'm also trying to get into now. So it's cozy games and then it's D&D stuff. I don't know why. It's just capturing my interest. Oh no, we don't need to see you, Hyperion. Yo, what up? Let's see, do I have the upgrades I need from you? That is a yes. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. What about you? I'm pretty sure I have majority of the ship upgrades. I don't have them all. No, we have them all. Oh, whoa, look at that. Love these things. But it's C-class. What about... I'm pretty sure I have stuff in there. I don't have the scatter blaster or anything else like that within it. Research multi-tool upgrade. Ooh. Okay, nope. Got all that too. Which means I probably have all the stuff for the exocraft. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I've reached the end of No Man's Sky for me. There's little bits of stuff to do here and there. There's still Nexus missions, but the only thing I really need to do is collect Quicksilver and buy some more stuff from here. I don't remember buying all this, but okay. Yeah, so all the decorative stuff to buy, and I'm like, do I even want it? Oh, the jetpacks though, the trails and everything. That looks cool. Some shrubbery and everything. I've seen builders with like everything from the Quicksilver store, and they do amazing job building and whatnot. Which makes me think maybe I should pay a trip up here and actually do the work to get it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Okay, so we got our second slot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more stops and then we're done. Where's the freighter at? It's a little bit away. Bring it to us. And all 30 of the frigates come right in then. So let me know if I'm crazy about this. Went ahead and was asking on Reddit, and I think I didn't ask it the way I wanted it to be asked. I was asking whether or not the format for walkthroughs back in the day, like when they were all just on paper and you had to read it, you barely had any visuals, versus the way it is now. And what I'm thinking is the way it is now is that people will look up tutorial videos, people will look up tips and tricks videos, but when it comes to an actual walkthrough, what I'm usually seeing is that there's no voice, and it's somebody playing the game for like 6 hours. From point A to point B, showing you the entirety of the game. Excuse me. And someone went ahead and answered that question. They went ahead and pointed out there's like GameFAQs and a couple of other websites that do the walkthrough tutorials at the same way that it was done way back when it came out. I guys got a hiccup. And it's like people still look at that. I feel like that's a little bit outdated, right? No one really reads a walkthrough anymore. They just kind of look at a video and say like, okay, I needed that, and then they're done. I need to fill it up. But I'm not really getting my answer or anything. All I'm really getting is that, yeah, it's the same thing. I'm like, it can't be though, right? Because if people are still doing that, how come businesses have been shutting down? Like you have Prima official strategy guide, a strategy guide, actually no, it's a publisher that was out, and walkthroughs were made straight from there. They're just pumping them out all the time for different games. Now all of a sudden, no. I'm like, where are we? Oh, let's go ahead and fix some of the ships here. Don't really need to take the other ship. We'll take this. Yeah, maybe I'm just out of the loop on this, and maybe there's like, well, if I'm thinking about it that way and there's a group, if there's like a small group of people, I don't really count that. It's just that someone took the format that was from, you know, years ago and then kept it running. Oh man, I never had the interface like this before. That's kind of cool. Fix these two up because I haven't done it lately. Pretty much just checking stuff off the list today. Okay, how do I get down? Am I gonna get down or get up? Oh, it's through there. It's probably not through here. But for some of you watching, when you're looking at a walkthrough, which one do you prefer? Which one you think appeals to you more. And I'm not asking this in the sense that, oh, I'm going to change my walkthrough strategy and just do writing. But do you prefer it old school or do you prefer it in a newer style? Like, what captures your interest? Or you're just looking for a really good guide, regardless of whether or not it's a video or written? For me, I just try to look. Actually, I don't think I look at walkthroughs anymore. It's because with these open world games, you just explore and you're able to find your answer like right then and there, and you kind of learn the game right then and there. Like with No Man's Sky, there was things that were kind of intuitive for me, and the things I really didn't know, I kind of just wrote down. Like we used to back in the day. We write down notes and everything. And it's been very helpful during those times where I deleted my saves on accident because I wanted my stuff back. But with games like Tunic, on the other hand, that game really needs a strategy guide because there are a ton of secrets, a ton of codes that you need to know in order for you to get things. It plays like a Legend of Zelda game, and those are the type of games that do need strategy guides because it's about how you're building the character. It's about how you're building your gameplay, your play style. I don't know if I'm explaining it any better, but yeah. Actually, I don't think Super Mario Brothers needs a strategy guide. No, you just go from point A to point B, you rack up points, save the princess. It's pretty simple. But it's not, in Legend of Zelda, it tells you, okay, you need to find the Master Sword. The Master Sword is in the... Come on, dude. It's in the... Yeah, I keep saying Enchanted Forest. It's like, it's not the Enchanted Forest. It's the Lost Woods. You need to go to the Lost Woods in order for you to find it. And I'm speaking of Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, if you're curious. Oh, the system's all good? No more, oh no, we're all good here. We just need to go to the next one. But yeah, when I sit there and think of a strategy guide, I'm thinking something that's going to walk me from point A to point B, completely through the game, show me all of its secrets, things I didn't know, upgrades I could possibly get that put me to the point where there's like side quests that enable me to go ahead and go through the boss fight with ease. So another example, and then there'll be a modern in game, is like Elden Ring or Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3, particularly, because you need to know what you're going to build your character as. You need to know which weapons to get. You need to know where those weapons are for your build. You need to pick them up. You need to go to these bosses, learn the patterns, see whether or not your weapon style or your build is going to work for that, whether or not you need to go ahead and grind more souls in order for you to do that kind of thing. It's games like that that I love to play. No Man's Sky, it's a different route. Only because you're able to make the build however you want, and you don't necessarily have to finish the game to enjoy it. You could be halfway through and then you could be just fine. The only argument I can make that it needs a walkthrough is the fact that it now has an endgame feature, which is the Atlantid hyperdrive, which is not in here actually. It's in the other ship. Wait a minute. Yo, I did give it stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, don't remember. I was kind of wondering because it was a little zippy. A little more zippy than before, but... Yo, come on. There we go. But I can see the format and everything with walkthroughs and how that works with games, because there's, when a game needs it. How do you know when a game doesn't need it? When it's pretty simple to sit there, pick it up, play it, and then not really have to think too much about things. Like, are we done? I want to say we're done. Is there another ship that was damaged? No, we're good. Let's go. That is not the terminal. Here it is. Anywhere that has a faction. Need to jump 4 more times and then we're good. Shane07, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I still write notes. That's what's up. Man, yeah, it's gotta be an old school thing, right? I'm not sure if any of the later generations are doing that, because it can just be easily seen in the video. That's why I'm so perplexed on and on about it, because one, I don't know, and then two, what was number two? It's like, one, we write it down, but I'm pretty sure they don't, and then two, it's just easy access. Easy access for us was either the notes you wrote, or it was in that early internet age when you could see game facts, or there's another website that did it too, but I can't remember its name. If it wasn't on Game Facts, which sometimes it wasn't, you would refer to this other website, and this other website had everything that Game Facts didn't have. So once that new game like hit, and I think after a month, it would be in there. Game Facts was just dragging its knuckles, man. Sin07, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. What's going on? Went ahead and drop my drink. 07. Some games just play better and even require notes. Nothing wrong with taking notes, even for oneself. True. I don't deny that. But do we need the written walkthroughs is my question. Like, we still write stuff down to help us through the game and remember, but if someone were to provide you a walkthrough, like an official walkthrough, but someone else was going to provide the same walkthrough information on the video, which one would you pick? Game Winners and Game Facts. Was it Game Winners? It's so far back, I don't remember. But if it was Game Winners, I bet. I felt like it was this website, it had a specific name, it had like a green tint to it. Yeah, I don't remember. No, we just got here. Let's go ahead and go to the space station. I even wanted to, like, make a strategy guide for Dino Crisis one time, and I was so intimidated by it because there was a lot of information you needed to type. And they spent the time to sit there and make the little diagram pictures with, like, with, like, slashes and brackets and stuff like that. I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Yes, people do like written walkthroughs, and here's why. It is always dependable. You don't always require internet, and it moves at your reading speed. Oh, good point. Good point. I didn't think about the reading speed. Because with the video, you're gonna have to listen to that person. And when that person's explaining it, you're like, what? And then you have to stop, and then you have to replay it again. And then you hear the same information again, but then you miss something, you stop, you gotta play it over again. I can kind of see how that gets annoying after a little bit. But with the book, on the other hand, well, I guess you could similarly say in an argument, reading the same sentence, just to make sure you understand the information. I don't know, it's a double-edged sword at this point. Oh, it's above us, I'm sorry. Nothing good. Videos do better at explaining concepts or steps that a written guide, even with images, can or will provide. Oh, cool. That kind of puts an argument on that side, and I like that. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say about it, though. If they both have their, how do I explain it? If they both have their, I'm gonna say niches. I don't really think, no, are walkthrough niches? No, I can't necessarily put a claim on that because I don't know if it's true. But if I were to say, a walkthrough has its place among certain players. But depending on whether or not that's a video or written, then the two groups are divided. Or maybe they're the same. I don't know. But yeah, I was just wondering whether or not the formats were different, whether or not something you're reading would be better than something you're watching, because there's visually stuff would work. But I remember being so, I think it's more of a nostalgia problem for me. I remember being excited buying that strategy guide, because then I knew everything about the game. And then I would just play the game using that strategy guide, but it was frowned upon for you to buy a strategy guide. Like, you weren't really a true gamer unless you played the game. And if you beat the game, then you could buy the strategy guide. That was a bad stigma back then. Man, don't even talk about Game Shark. Dude, Game Shark. I wanted to hold on to that up until it moved to PS2. Disc, memory card, right in. The few tips and tricks videos I've made, I've included the written script / walkthrough with it. Oh, as people are, I missed it. It moved. Are usually learners with 2 out of the 4 ways to learn covered. Okay. Never thought about that. Because when you see those like written words, I guess on the screen, I don't think that really covers it. I don't know. I just never really thought about that before. Wait, why am I gonna run back when I could just run to the freighter through the portal all this time? Wasting time. If possible, always do your best to provide multiple ways to access your guide. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just take like really quick notes. I don't think that's gonna count. It's enough for me to remember if I get lost. Frowned upon because the same ways cheating is school or using ChatGPT help with homework. You're rewarded without a challenge. You learn nothing. Exactly. Exactly right on the nose, Sin. But even with, we're gonna go off on a tangent and talk about cheating. But not cheating in a classroom or anything, like cheating in video games. Is it still the same stigma, or is it like still warranted? Or is it okay now? Because no one really cares. Because everyone wants the cheats. Everyone wants that quick access to be better within the game. Like, people cheat all the time. Just to be honest. But I just kind of figure no one really cares anymore. They only care if it's a competitive game. No one cares if it's a game like this or if it's any other type of game where you get you can go ahead and modify the game to your liking, and you could be a god and then just kind of play the game that way, or you could have it at its toughest difficulty and then play it at that way too. People learn in 4 different ways, and the more you can provide, the more people can touch. So yeah, was it visual, tactile? Oh man, I forgot the other 2. Visual, tactile. Help me out, Sin. I can't remember the other 2. Cheating in video games only has the stigma for multiplayer games. Yeah, if you're like Call of Duty, nope, can't do that. I'm like, where are we going? Sorry, don't mean to stop talking. I just want to, there you go, find the next spot. So I want to say first-person multiplayer games. If it's competitive or if it's competitive or if you're playing with multiple friends, but you giving yourself the advantage in the game over all your other friends, then yeah, I can see that. But if it's not competitive, if there's nothing to do but be silly about it, then yeah, I don't really see a problem. It's all, you advocate cheating, Azzy? I'm like, I don't advocate cheating towards certain games. Other than that, if you can modify the world to your liking, hey, why not? Wait, hold on. We're in here. We need to go out into the space station. That's right. Cheating or modding the game for your own personal enjoyment isn't really discouraged, but I will always hope that people will play a game the way it was intended by the devs. Yeah, vanilla. Like, even saying it that way, I'm like, ugh, why does that sound bad? Before moving forward to any mods or cheats. I agree. But is it, Sin, do you think it's because we're older? That's why we have that mentality? Because I'm thinking about it now, I'm like, maybe it's because that's the way we've been playing for years. We have that challenge, we have that that bit of progression in game. Like, when I'm sitting there playing Blasphemous 2, I'm at a, like, I haven't played the game in like a couple of years. I haven't played Blasphemous in like years. When I went ahead and played 2, on the other hand, there's like that very easy boss at the beginning of the game. And I was like, I was getting my butt whooped. And they're fairly easy. They're like the first beginning bosses, you just need to learn the pattern. That's it, and then you defeat them, and eventually I did. But there's a little bit of challenge there that I wasn't expecting. I'm like, oh, this game is going to be difficult. Not until I got to the second boss, which was even more difficult than that. It took me 2 days. 2 days of going at it with that stupid monster, and then eventually I got it. But oh my god, that was a good challenge. I enjoyed that. So if we don't want the challenge anymore, then like what would be the point of cheating? No, well, hold on. I answered. I'm asking the wrong question. I guess I was trying to ask, if people want to continue to cheat, do they not want the challenge anymore? If they want an easy game, why not just play an easy game? See, yes, I know that's why I have the other mentality, and I also know how many... Sorry, I saw the ship. I also know how many game experiences I've had that ruined for myself. Oh, yeah. Because I cheated. Space anomaly, dude. Space anomaly. See, enjoying them the way they're intended, and felt shame again, but gain insight and comprehension, understanding regarding cheating. So cool. I think we come a little full circle on that. Me, on the other hand, I did do it for Dino Crisis, but I enjoyed it every single time. I didn't put it in God mode or anything. What I initially did was just weapons, that's it. I really didn't know about horror survival games at that time. Yeah, I did play Resident Evil 2. I think I played Resident Evil 3 and 1, but like, at the time I didn't really know the genre too well. Like, they give you these special grades and everything if you completed it in a certain amount of time. But yeah, for me then, it was just all about just killing every single zombie I saw. And clearing the room so that way I could get the items. But then there were games like Duke Nukem. Oh, it's up there. Where they provided you the codes if you beaten the level. I mean, whatever happened to games like that? Where if you finished it at a certain time and cleared the level and area 100%, you were awarded a cheat. Like, I think it's the first level. I'm trying to think back, and I'm like, is it that one? I think it is. If you cleared the first level, you ended up getting unlimited ammo for an SMG. I was like, what? And the only way you could get that cheat is if you go to the main menu, scroll down, and then you would see a spot that says cheats to turn on. You would turn them on, and then when you jump in the game, you see that your weapon selection has an SMG with unlimited ammo. I was like, I need to complete the levels even more. So it was a challenge and a, an encouragement for you to complete these areas 100%. That way you can keep getting these special weapons. They're not really special weapons, they're weapons in game. But you were allowed to have them if you had beaten the level 100%, like unlimitedly. Like they had an automated shotgun instead of just going ka-ka, ka-ka. It would just go ka-ka, 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 ka-ka. I would just be like, oh my god, I want that. And it's like, which level gives me that? And I would never know. I would just unlock a different cheat every time. Oh, I was supposed to go out the portal, wasn't I? Oh well. Let's see, I returned to many of those games years later to actually enjoy them in the way that they were intended and felt oh, no, I already read that. If anything, I've strived to play higher difficulties and self-challenges to better challenge myself. Let's see. And you're wrung out as much value from each of my games as possible. Nice. Where's the, there you are. Each game has a lesson you learn about yourself. Every game has a story for you learning and playing the game while you experience the story of the game. Nice. But the other perspective is that of a game designer who is also a gamer. Nice, I like that. Which is something a lot of gamers who complain, like myself, need to think about. You know, I honestly thought they fixed that sound. I guess they didn't. Let's see. Ringing? Hold on, let's see. Oh, ringing out as much value. Oh, okay. There it is. No, not there. Huh. That's weird. There's no conflict in there. Oh, it's been a minute since we've been in our pirate system. Oh, it's not gonna have an encounter with a freighter there, unfortunately. I'm like, thank you. Not to go off of the whole, heating conversation, but I swear, like, the freighters are just repellents when it comes to not getting freighter battles, and I like that. It's just gotten to the point where I played this so many years, I'm like, I'm gonna enter another freighter battle. I just know it. Oh, let me scan this place. I totally forgot to do that in the other systems. So cool. There's a place for cheating, but not necessarily like doing it right away, because you rob yourself of that opportunity. Of that challenge. Not to mention, you're sitting there playing a game someone else has made that also enjoys the same games, or similar games that you do. There it is. So no, it makes total sense. Oh, I thought that was an Atlas interface for a second. But the other perspective is that a game... Oh no, I already read that. Trying to make sure I keep up. I think I shot the... Oh, good, I didn't shoot the station. Woo, too fast. Too fast. Let's see, it's... No, that's the ship. There it is. Is it any cheaper here? No, no, it's not. Oh, we got another row. I'm like, come on, man. How many rows is it gonna be? Speaking of rows, we got anything good over here? Nope. Back on the chain gang. But no, I like that conversation. That was good. That I don't know if it's our whole perspective changing or not about things. Maybe things are still the same and I'm just out of touch. Yeah, if I keep hearing people say they like the riding portion of the walkthrough, I'm like, okay. I don't know if I want to sit there and write it out. That's the problem. Like, I have to explain to them to turn, actually not to turn left. Like, yeah, I have to go to this place and then this place next, and then you got to go back and then again to this place. But no, you need to visit this person first. Yeah, I'd rather just talk about it at that point. Oh, 7. Good luck, have fun. All right, Sin. You have a good one. Thank you for coming up, man. Nada. Yeah, I think we're gonna shift it over to. I was gonna say space engineers. I'm like, nah, I'm not ready for space engineers. Gonna shift it over to Oh my god, that's not even done yet. I mean, we did do No, I keep getting Anonomica and Astrometica mixed up for some odd reason. Astroneer. There you go. But even my gut tells me no, that's not what you really want to play. So what do I really want to play then? Oh, hold on, I missed the portal. And yeah, I'm just frustrated right now because I can't. I don't know what I want to do, you guys. I don't. I kind of feel like I have everything I need. No Man's Sky is doing just fine. The walkthrough prep is fun. It was actually fun. Like, I enjoyed doing that. And then doing the walkthrough too, that is also fun because there's new stuff about the beginning part of the game that I didn't know existed anymore. Or it's super new. I'm like, I would have no idea about it if I didn't play it. Not to mention, it's so short, and you get under a Rebel Star midway through the game. Like, I think a little bit before mid-game. I'm like, how are you supposed to go on this side mission if you don't have the necessary things? But, man, I mean, and the Artemis storyline is so short. I thought it was long, like really long, but I guess looking at it from a certain standpoint, I made it longer because I was going through a lot of the side quests first, and then I went to the end of the game. But there's just so many side quests. It's better, in my opinion, to do the main storyline first, just to get your bearings, what the game is like, go through mid-game, then go straight towards the end game, go to that last part, and once you know the entirety of the game, you start over. Not start over as in everything's erased, I mean start over as in you're in a new simulation. Now, I'm not going to say anything more about it, but when you get to that point, you're going to realize, okay, I know what to do in-game now, what's my next step? And to me, that's fun. It's fun going all the way back through again. But then knowing that you're writing this stuff down, you're having fun learning about it. I don't know, that puts a lot of people down, like, ugh, more school. I'm like, nah. Now with video games, I believe it's different. It's like taking notes for an awesome adventure you're about to take. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, we're going back to the ship. Nice. Oh, let me go ahead and... I don't think we scanned it, unless I forgot. Yeah, I did scan it already. Let's go. I remember that little blue planet at the bottom. I'm like, oh, it looks familiar. I must have warped a bunch of times now. I'm pretty sure once we take off in that ship into a different system, we'll get that freighter battle. For sure. I'm like, I hate the fact I don't know where I'm going. Like, I do know, but at the same time, like, my mind is just elsewhere. Don't know what it is. Like, we're not even supposed to be going. Wait, hold on, we are. I don't want to scan this place, that's why. Ooh. Anything interesting? Oh, there's relic pieces on that planet. That's what's up. Like, talking about this later on down the line. Ooh, man. And there's like 32 side quests we need to go through. Or updates. Probably less than that. Judging from the update features versus the actual side quest. So maybe the side quest will be less. You won't have to explain it or anything. You'll just explain that you're granted this, put this on, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm like trying to find it and not look at the can. But cool. Glad to know that's there. Only one good planet. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and head over to the station. Moving on over here. Yeah, the grindy part. I don't think I want to do grindy stuff anymore. Like, I went ahead and turned on Satisfactory. The moment I went on to Satisfactory, started building the first, what, 1, 2, or 3 mining extractors. All of a sudden, I couldn't build. It was just too stressful. No, we're not going over there. We're going up. Nothing good. I'm just looking for alien multi-tools at this point. Maybe the other side? No. Okay, how many do we have left? We have quite a bit. We got 2, 4, 6, 7. This is about to be just 6 left after the space anomaly. Now I'm kind of wondering, should we add anything to the home base? It's perfect the way it is. I don't think I need to add anything else. At this point, I'm just trying to like find some... I'm trying to find things to do in No Man's Sky. It's like, no, we did that already. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do this either. And it's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know, play it in VR. I swear, man, the moment we move into like VR, and that's like the main like gaming platform with games like No Man's Sky and Skyrim, I'm gonna be dead tired playing. Like, imagine you're within No Man's Sky, you need to collect all the resources, but instead of the game just walking, you're just kind of sitting there, you're on an Omni treadmill. And then you're just running. You're sitting there. I'm like, after this save, I'm just gonna stop. Like, oh man, I would love to experience that. Go ahead and experience call it those tactile vests. That would be fun. But I've said this over previous streams that's my like goal is to experience being in a game other than just wearing the headset. Like at that point, it just seems like fun. Of course, I have to be dodging a lot more than usual. Sometimes I just stand there and get hit. All right, back onto the ship. I mean, I wasn't wrong. It's going by a little bit quicker now that we don't have to go down to a planet, but... Nah, it just kind of... I'm just not down with it right now. Like, this whole inventory thing, it should have been finished up a long time ago. When I had the means to do it. Maybe I have something in the lockers that'll help me out getting the inventory slots done. Let's see, look in the freighter, storage container. Do we have anything in here that's for the inventory slots? I'm not seeing anything. It's like rummaging through an old junk drawer. How about this one? Looks more organized than before. You know, definitely no. Nah, I'm like scanning through it all and I'm not seeing anything. That one's empty. So no, we got nothing. Wait, did we just arrive here? Torrid, isotopic, anything good? Nah, nothing good. Let's see, there's our right over there. Oh, didn't see it there. Is that? I'm like, oh yeah, it's the Sentinel ship that we up and found. I didn't see it appear yet. Nice. Of course, we'll be finding more. Don't worry. And then we'll archive the rest. Right, space station, you know the drill. Space station and then back out into the space anomaly and then back again. Like, I'm wondering, can't we just buy the slots? I don't mean from like one kiosk until the next kiosk until the next kiosk. What I mean is, can't we just go to a kiosk and just outright buy the slots and then just increase in price every time? Like they're supposed to. Would save so much time. Wait, what? Oh, must have gotten that, a decorative plant. I was like, oh no, maybe they did add the feature. Like, no, they didn't. They didn't. Oh, there's the dissonant. Okay. Cool. Kind of curious what Sentinel ship they have down there. We'll go ahead and stir up some trouble. Get our hands on a new Sentinel ship. See if it's what we're looking for. I really feel bad that I went ahead and sold some of the ones I really liked. I should have just waited X amount of years in order for me to go ahead and archive them. But there's like ships I really wanted right away. Down this way, please. Wait, I thought I saw a rifle multi-tool over there. Like, that's what gets me excited. Rifle multi-tools. And then that's it. And then alien multi-tools, that's it. On experimental, if you can find the right ones. What I mean by the right ones are the ones that have a little bit of style on them, like horns or crystals. Kind of like the one we're carrying. like little spikes and stuff like that. They're unique. They don't look. Wait, hold on. This one's good. I like the way it looks and everything, but at the same time, I'm like, if it had, you know, maybe a little bit of like a horn here, maybe like a crystal there, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, if we ever get the opportunity to customize multi-tools and their appearance, I'm like, I am all about doing that. Atlas07, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Glad to have you on. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Ever since I've been doing this, the walkthrough prep and everything. I'm just trying to like take a break because there's going to be certain days where I don't need all 3 days during the weekend to sit there and do a walkthrough prep. I only need like 1 or 2. But like the next one, actually it won't be a next one for quite a bit. There's still a few more bits of information that I'll make like 2 or 3 episodes from now. So I'm just kind of going through the ropes up until we reach that end, and then we'll start the walkthrough prep for side missions and endgame. Kind of can't wait. But I'm like, I feel like I should still like keep doing it and having that information, so that way I have like a full length of videos to just do day after day after day after day. But I'm like, at a certain point, now you need a break. You need a break. All that information will be revealed here pretty soon. Yo. Okay, I think we're done here. Let's go ahead and hop into the next system. Oh, I did say we're gonna go by that destinated system just to go ahead and stir up some trouble, kind of break the monotony and everything. Let's go ahead and do that. Sometimes it's not all about the grind. Sometimes you just want to blow stuff up. That's what's up, Atlas. Oh, there is another damaged ship. Where is it? I thought there were 2. There it is right there. Go ahead and fix this thing before we leave. Interloper Captain. Okay, cool. Damage point is marked. Oh, there's 2 stations. Glad to know that now. I feel like we should be floating. Unless there's like that whole gravity thing for the frigates, but I don't know. Yeah, we don't need to watch that. Is it the other side? Please let it be the other side. Where's the second one marked at? Oh. Oh, that scared me. I thought I fell through. And like, oh my god, we just fell into space. No one will come and save us. Cool. That is finally off my list, and now I have peace of mind that that's never gonna happen again. You know, up until I have them out searching, then I think it'll be a problem. But until then, I can safely say that that job is done. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I don't want to walk all the way up. Nice. I didn't mean to collect the cargo, but that's okay. We could always use some more condensed carbon. Easy, easy. After I just fixed it. Anyway, let's make our way over to the planet. Icky 15. Yeah, Icky 15. It's gonna be a chill stream tonight. Just doing whatever. I just feel kind of a little bit lost since I don't have that That little bit of gameplay left. Yeah, I guess land wherever. This is kind of a weird place, not gonna lie. I like the floating purple crystals. I'm like, what are they? I hear Laylaps, but I don't hear the... Where? Oh, there's one right over there, I think. Or that's a, that's an animal. What I'm looking for... Is it not here? Yep, we gotta go towards the Gravitino ball. Pick it up and then get ready for a little bit of battle. Pick that up. And they come running. Oh, I didn't even see that there. I think there's a dog over here. Yep, oh, not the dog, the little flea guys. Oh, no ammo. Oh, we have no ammo. I'm like, dude, what in the world? Why don't we have ammo? I'm like, it's not on the starship, I just need to make more. Wait, what's that? Oh, for photon cannons. I was like, for what? On a second stack, just in case. Okay, cool. Awesome, we are go. Ow. Gotta make sure I don't shoot the barrels. Ow. Ow, oh my god, they just keep coming. If it isn't Moose of Doom, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, man. What's going on? That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Oh. Still see you over there. Hold on, hold on. Stay still. Got it. Oh my god, that slow reload. There we go. Gotta make our way to level 5 so that way we can find the ship. Could have just done this with taking down the dreadnought, but I'm like, nah, don't really want to. Easy there. So slow, so slow. And we got ammo back. That's what I'm talking about. Cool, we're just gonna wait for the next one to come up. Forgot what's in the blue ones. More ammo. Oh yeah, those hearts and the echolocators. Oh man, that is something else I'm going to need to talk about in the walkthrough. How to get those things. A lot of people are not going to like that. Not too many people like combat. Well, that's one threat down. It's just the little guys that are the bigger problem. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. think there's a fourth one around here somewhere. I can't see it. Come out. Come on. Hey, there we go. And one more. Wherever it went. Oh, it's right there. I think it's stuck. Too easy, man. Well, that means the spiders should be over here. At least 2 of them. Oh, I probably shouldn't have taken. Should not have taken 2. I'm like, that's okay. Wait, wait. Oh, it's right there. I was like, where's the last one at? Oh. Awesome, here they come. Need to sit and wait. Not gonna lie though, this is one of my favorite things to do in No Man's Sky. Is just kill sentinels and dreadnoughts. I don't know. I just have an overwhelming passion of just doing that in game. PvE stuff. Don't shoot, Layla. Hey, there we go. And oh, God, I didn't see any of you there. Whoop. At this point, it's just silly for them to do that. Just putting up the shield and everything. Alright. That either should be the end of it, or we... Nope, there's one more over there. Oh, there's 4 more. Never mind. I get a good distance. Did I miscount? Oh, I did miscount. 2 birds, 1 stone. Did it just... Don't kick those. Those are mine. Come on, where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. That should have been the last one. Kind of giving it a minute. Maybe there's... Where is it? Like, the thing didn't come up for me to miss the storm and everything. It's level 5, so why isn't it doing the thing? Oh, because there's one over there. May have to work with the upgrades for this. There we go. Nothing found. Oh! There's nothing found on the planet. Okay. So that's it. We just gotta leave. Unfortunately. That sucks. Watch it, watch it. Ooh. Yeah, what do we got? Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. I'll leave the freighter here and we'll just come back to it later. Maybe we'll hit up another freighter battle, probably. I hope not. I kind of get lazy at times, or I just kind of leave without the ship, and then this happens. Cool, nothing. That's what I wanted. Too many freighter battles, man. Just too many. Come in, get what we need, and then get out. Hopefully there's a nice little multi-tool waiting for us. Anything good? No. Yeah, we've just been hitting C-class left and right with these. Oh, no. No on those. Okay, we got 3 left. We just need to hit up. Actually, after this would be 2, which means we have 1 more visit left after this next one for the space anomaly. That? No. That Earth-like? Nope, it's toxic. Okay, I have you there. And have you ready over there. Tractor beam, and then just let it pull me in. Whew. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I keep thinking you can do the melee thing in here. You can't. Oh, I don't want to do that either. Keep thinking about getting stuck and also just trying to get to this. Alright, we have 1 more ship left. All we need to do is go back to the freighter, go ahead and grab the next 2 slots. I'm hoping that's it for inventory. We got the 2 ships fixed. We ended up did I not sell the fish yet? I have not. I need to still do that. It's just back and forth, back and forth. Cool, last ride of the night, and then it's back to home base. Let's just get this this thing filled up real quick.
Technology recharge.
4 Piper cores or bust. Yeah, at this point I'm just going at random. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just like, pick anyone. Alright, go ahead and scan this one, see if it has anything special, like the last one did. Oh, tropical planet. Sounds cool. And nothing else. Hop on in and we're good. For any of the Phasmophobia players out there, what is your strategy? What is the first thing you go in with, and then you're convinced that that's the all-time, the end-all be-all setup for you? We're trying station? Yeah, we're trying stations here. That one first. This should be a nice halfway point between the two. Go ahead and... Okay, no, I can't do that yet. Too close between the freighter and the station. Sweet. We got A class. D class. Okay. We'll see what else comes in. Been seeing a lot. Oh, A class. Okay. S class? B class. Oh, it has a pulse spitter though. That's nice. Been seeing that on and off with some stations, and like back in the day, that used to make me happy just to see them. Nice armor setup right there. I like that. A class, cool. Nobody wants a shuttle. Nobody wants that shuttle. Need just a little bit of distance. There we go. One more, everyone. One more. And then that's it. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to be quiet. I'm out of stuff. I'm out of stuff to talk about. I was just so engaged with it earlier with the whole walkthrough thing that it just, I don't know. I've wanted to talk about it for a while, but other than that, yeah, that's all I had. Oh, I'm not gonna know that's it up until we visit another system. Dang, man. I can't believe we have 2 of those now. We'll hit up another space station I haven't been to in a while. We'll go ahead and look to see whether or not I need to get in another inventory slot. And if we do, I'm just gonna take a break. I'm just gonna go take a break. We'll get something to eat. Possibly get the next game started. Go ahead and give that a try. See if it sparks anything. That was the previous system we were at. I'm gonna put my money on this one. We discovered a while back. I don't even remember this place. What is up with the rifle multi-tools? Seems like everywhere we go, we always bump into these. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls. There's already so many. Yeah, at this point, let's go back to base. It's just that grind is slowly killing me. What? Had an error all of a sudden. Oh, okay, cool. It's still there. Let me guess. The mech is right. Oh. It's nowhere to be found. Oh, no, it's right there. I see it. I didn't do anything else in here. It's just like a corner area where you could sit. That's it. I haven't yeah, I haven't really found out what to do with this yet. I kind of wanted a whole like dealership kind of look for this place, and maybe put like a little exocraft in here, but all the exocrafts are too big. Can't put them anywhere except outside, like this dude.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So when we sell the fish, do we have to sell the fish at a station, or can we sell them here? That'd be super convenient. Wait a minute. Oh, it just can't be anyone. They want certain ones. Oh, no, they're still there to sell. That's fine. Where is it? Ah, there they are.
Units received. Units received.
Yeah, they don't really sell much.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Yeah, looks like we didn't meet that mark. Other than that, though, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll jump on the Astroneer in the next setup. The next stream I'm gonna set up here in a bit. Give me about 20 minutes. Gonna go ahead and jump back on. We'll go ahead and explore Astroneer for the rest of the night up until 10 my time, and then we'll work on something else tomorrow. Other than that, everyone, thank you for hanging on with me tonight. And it was good up until I was silent, and then I'm like, we need to go ahead and change the atmosphere a bit. So we're gonna leave No Man's Sky on the back burner until Sunday, and then Saturday I'll go ahead and have something new for you guys. Other than that, I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.